Smells. Why are you wearing sunglasses at night? It's because this light is so bright I can see the veins in my eyeballs. I had to put them on. I tried recording this without them. This used to be a difficult thing for me to talk about because, well, this was a difficult thing for me to talk about. Oh my God, I can't see where I'm going. Yes, that is a bench. Here's a bench. I'm going to sit. There we go. This used to be a difficult thing for me to talk about, but I've been through it with my therapist enough I feel like I can give it to you guys in one take here. I had a mental breakdown in 2018, nearing the end of 2018. And this is what led to it. I was recently, let's see here, let's back up to 2017, where I had been fired from a grocery chain because I accidentally left one of my author's notebooks at my check stand after my shift was over, and the next checker found it, and there was some notes on 50 Shades of Grey in there. They didn't like it. The checker was underage, so they booted me. Really? It's like 11 o'clock at night in an old folks neighborhood. Did you hear that siren? How apropos. Like right when I talk about some underage person finding my author's notebook and notes on 50 Shades of Grey and them booting me for exposing a minor to inappropriate material. I'm not one to stay down for too long. While I had been working for that grocery chain, I had been submitting applications left and right for the job that I'm really good at, was really good at, plumbing. And so it was hell and high water. I don't got a job anymore from this grocery chain, and so I started calling around to all the places that I had been submitting applications to. And sure enough, a local franchise hired me. Excellent. I thought I was going to work for a plumbing franchise, a big to-do plumbing franchise nationwide. I'm not going to name them. I got interviewed by the owner of the company, owner of the franchise, and in the interview he told me that I would be getting first, to prove my chops, I would be funneled into a different department. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't mind doing grunt work. I thought he was talking about instead of being, head tech plumber on my own route to start, that I would be starting apprenticing as a grunt. And I was fine with that. So I get funneled into an HVAC company. Not a plumbing company, but a freaking HVAC company. And this HVAC company holds the name of the owner who is of the franchise of the plumbing company. And so anyways, they saw the promise in me. They really did, because they decided to take advantage of how slow I am. I'm really smart, but I'm pretty slow on putting things together. And so, oh God, what happened to the light? There we go. Anyways, they put me under this dude, started managing me. And he was making my life a hell, man. I was busted down from, hold on. I got, how do I tell this? I said I've told this before. I'm getting kind of lost now, because I'm getting emotional. They put me side by side with this guy. I said they put me underneath him. At first, they put me side by side with this guy. And I started doing his job while he was out, sitting around eating lunch and shooting the shit with everybody all the time. And I found a misplaced $3,000, and everybody was all proud of me for that. So I really started doing his job. But when he was around, he would come back and he would bring his lunch from out of work and just like leave it all over the place. Wrappers all over the place, like cheese on the ground, grapes on the ground, all this kind of stuff. And so I'm in there vacuuming, making sure the place is looking good. Oh God, it's so dark. Where'd everybody go? What happened? I'm scared. Where'd everybody go? Oh, I can't get too loud. This is an old folks' place. Anyways, so I find this money. Everybody's happy with me. He starts leaving stuff all over the place. I'm vacuuming up every night, and he tells me one day that he does that on purpose to make sure I vacuum his office. Oh, fucking asshole. Pardon my French. Anyways, I gotta start wrapping this up. My phone's about to run out of memory. So later on down the week, he asks me to impersonate someone to go and oh goddamn fuck. Jeez. He asked me to go impersonate somebody to go collect on warranted materials. I'm like, whoa, no. You're not asking me to impersonate nobody. You go do it. You go take care of that. That's all you. And so he does. And I go and tell that to the boss. And the boss is like, fucking price. Oh. Well, cat's out of the bag. You know his name. Anyways, fucking dude. And 2 weeks later, he asks me to do it again. And I had already raised my concerns to the boss. The guy didn't get fired. He'd been making my life a living hell. I'd found money that had been misplaced by this dude. So I lost it. He's asking me to do it again. And I said, no, you're not going to force me to impersonate anybody. I'm not going to do it. And he looks me in the eyes and he says, we'll see about that. And he walks away. I snapped. All right. I didn't know who to trust. I had made my concerns known to people and nothing got done about it. So obviously there were, to me, at that moment in time, they were all in cahoots on it. They were all in cahoots. It was me or them. I started hooting and hollering and screaming my way through the halls, trying to find my way out of there like a nut. And I was a nut. At the time, I was bawling. I was hysterical. I didn't know what to do. Didn't know who to trust. I got in my car, and through the cheers, I drove home, and I ran. I called 911. Like, I had the presence of mind to call 911. I told them everything. I told them I didn't know what to do. And they asked me, do you feel like hurting anybody or yourself? And I was like, I don't know what else to do. That's all I would say, because I was hysterical. I didn't know what else to do. So the 911 operator talked me down, got me calm, and she said, okay, sir, since nobody got hurt, there's nothing we can really do about it. It seems like a civil matter, but here's a bunch of phone numbers. She got me a list of phone numbers that I had to call. She says, okay, sir, listen, if you want to get the help that you say you need, once we hang up, it's all in your hands. There's nothing else we can do. You need to do this. And so I did. I hung up the phone. I started calling every number I could call. I ended up with the Federal Trade Commission at the very top, telling them everything. And after that, the very last number they gave me was to the County Mental Health Behavioral System. That's the government. Those are the people back in the day, they used to make jokes about the coming to take you away with the straitjackets. Yeah, that was up to me. Nobody was going to help me until I voluntarily threw myself into the system. So my phone's about to run out of memory, and I would like to tell you more about how I received help and did it work. All right, if you guys want to know more, leave comments down below, and I'll continue making videos about this. God, why did I do that?